Hi guys, as we are currently studying The Quiet American, our theme for the book is exploring the ideas of fear and danger, and I'll now pass on to Ryan to outline a few things.
So this is the passage that we have chosen that goes well with our topic. Something shifted softly in the dark below us, but it might have been a rat. I hesitated. Something was coming up the ladder. I heard nothing, but the ladder shook under my feet. I don't know why I thought of it as something. Only a man could climb a ladder, and yet I couldn't think of it as a man like myself. It was as though an animal were moving in to kill, very quietly and certainly with the remorselessness of another kind of creation. I realised I had been a frightened fool who could not recognise his own trembling, and I believed I was tough and unimaginative, and all that truthful observer and reporter should be. Now this passage here basically outlines the conflict that regards the themes of danger and fear. It shows the readers that Fowler is frightened and dehumanises his opposition in this scenario. He loses all empathy for him, and he avoids the conflict of fear by completely ignoring opposition, which could create a greater conflict depending on the reaction of opposition. Now, after some questions, is it ethically correct to dehumanise someone because you fear them? Does avoiding the conflict of fear create greater conflict? Now I'll pass on to Terry, who has a couple more.
Continuing philosophical questions, what is seen as the best possible solution in this conflict that settles all involved? Do you consider Fowler to be an insecure, pessimistic and uncertain individual? There are many opinions on this conflict, and I'll outline a few to you now. Completely ignoring and dehumanising opposition during fear is human instinct, so Fowler's actions are understood. Fowler's attachment to Fionn causes him to sometimes appear insecure and uncertain. However, I believe that all his actions are normal and ones that many humans would complete if they were in his situation. You know, he's old, he's got a bad relationship with his wife, he's feeling despair and hopelessness. Fear is experienced by all humans in some way. The depth of it is different though, so reactions to it are dependent on the individual. Moving on to showing you how these can be used in all types of context pieces, an expository piece, the thesis statement could be, what are the consequences of completely ignoring the conflict of fear? The quote that Ryan read out for us can be referenced to in this piece, and this will allow you to easily start with the text. Ideas and relevant philosophies can then be incorporated into your piece. Persuasive pieces, you could outline Fowler's fear and reference to the text, describe his situation, explain your opinion on the idea and whether you think Fowler's actions are correct, and specifically outline why. Generate a strong, cogent argument that allows readers to easily understand and interpret your view, as that could attract greater attention with more people agreeing with you. An imaginative piece, depending on your chosen writing style, you could start with the text, then move into a thorough response to the conflict faced by Fowler. Anecdotes could be useful, as your own personal experiences are easy to expand on. Related philosophies can be very useful when writing imaginative, as they can allow you to enter into a moving discussion on the conflict of fear. I hope we have been very helpful. Thanks. Tez, Ryan.